Yo guys, CFB here, welcome back to a brand new video. Hopefully you're all doing right. Welcome back to another review of another Chelsea game after another loss. Chelsea lose 2-0 to Real Madrid at the Bridge. But before we get into anything, please like, subscribe, hit the bell notification so you're notified every time I upload a video. And first link in the description is my second channel, so go give that a check out. And also first link in the description is my Twitter, so go and give that a check out. I also want to quickly address, I didn't make a live because, you know, I was at my nan and granddad's today. They're finally well, so that's good. And went to go watch a match with them. So yeah, like I said, I only do live streams when I'm not at theirs. So, Chelsea lose 2-0 to Real Madrid. I've got a lot of thoughts to really go through, to be fair. And I've got a lot to say. But the first thing I've got to say is, unfortunately, we now go crashing out the Champions League, you know. We won't be wearing this on the thing next season. We will not be seeing that this season, unfortunately, or next season. It's sad. It really is. It's annoying what's happened to our club. It's really annoying what's happened to our club this season. And Dropper came out with a quote. I'm not going to show it on screen because I haven't got the graphic, but he did come out with a quote today saying that he doesn't recognise... His quotes were, "I do not recognise my club," meaning he doesn't recognise Chelsea. And he meant that in regards to Chelsea, regarding obviously this season. And it's true. Who recognised this Chelsea team isn't Chelsea? This isn't Chelsea. This isn't Chelsea. You know, everything about it this season is not Chelsea. And I could say the same for 15-16. That was not Chelsea. You know, it isn't. Chelsea are a team that have got to be in minimum top 4 every single season, competing for trophies every single season. You know, minimum getting into a quarter-final, semi-final of some sort of cup competition. You know, challenging for league titles. We lift trophies. But unfortunately this season it's not been great. Let's just get into the review of Chelsea 0, Real Madrid 2. We went with the 3-5-2, not the 3-4-3, and I was fuming before I even saw the lineup. To be fair, I thought we weren't going to win this. I knew deep down we weren't going to win this. You know, in my video yesterday night, I predicted Real Madrid to win 2-0, and they did. But we set up with Kepa in goal, which I agree with. Wesley, Chalobah left centre-back and Thiago Silva centre-back. And I agree with that back line. I agree with it. Cucurella played left wing-back. I didn't put him in my left wing-back position, but he actually had an alright game. Right wing-back, Reece. Enzo, Cover, Kante in the midfield, which I knew was going to happen. And then Gallagher and Havertz up top. And I was fuming with Gallagher being in the team and Cucurella being left wing back and us going with the 3-5-2. I knew it was over before it even started. Because with the 3-4-3, at least there's attacking outlets going down the wing. Do you know what I mean? More attacking outlets going down the wing. And that's what, in my opinion, came down to it today. Every time we had the attack, we was on the attack, we had nobody else. We had one less man up top, do you know what I mean? And just that one person could make a difference. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, we started off in the first half, and I've got to be honest, the first half I thought Chelsea were the better team. But you could probably say Real Madrid were sitting back, getting ready for, you know, the counter-attack. But I was really confident the way we were playing. The fans were up for it. The roar at Stamford Bridge, just from... Because obviously I was watching it from the TV. It looked like the atmosphere was mental. It looks like it was buzzing, trying to get behind all the players. And I love that for the fans, so round of applause to the fans. And we showed commitment. We showed each ball. We was fighting for each ball and everything in that first half. It was really good. I actually really rated the first half. But you know, the one thing that we missed in that first half, just hit myself in the face as well. Bloody hell. But the one thing we missed in that first half to make it not the perfect first half, but, you know, a very, very good first half was killer instinct in front of goal, which has been the tale of Chelsea Football Club this season. We don't have a goal scorer. We just don't. That's the first thing that's got to be on the list in the transfer window next season. We got to get a goal scorer, and we have to. You know what I mean? We have to. We had really good chances. We were creating chances. Reece James bombing up and down that wing back, crossing the balls in. You know, Real Madrid defensively were eating it up. So fair play to Real. There was a chance where Reece James whips it in. Kante literally grabs it. This is a big chance, by the way. I was not happy when he missed this. And it bounces to him. He had the whole goal to aim at. It's on the half volley. He has to hit it because otherwise a defender would have closed down on him because there was defenders near him. But he had the whole goal to aim at. In the split second, he puts it narrow to the post. Like, just wide. But he's standing in front of the goal. It's the one person you don't want it to bounce to is Kante. Do you know what I mean? Kante, Cover or Gallagher is the three people you don't want it to bounce to off a shot. And yeah, he puts it wide. It's a golden opportunity to make it 1-0 Chelsea. And it's whipped in again by Reece James. It's literally last kick of the game pretty much before the end of the first half. It's whipped in. Cucurella, it misses everybody. Cucurella stops. He takes his time to shoot. Takes his time. Which, by the way, I fully agree. He should have took his time instead of rushing it. But he shoots and it hits straight at Courtois. He tries to go to the near post. He should have bent it. Do you know what I mean? And that's another golden opportunity. We could have been 2-0 up in that first half. And who knows, God knows what would have happened in the second half. Who knows, we could have gone through. Those two golden opportunities, they are the best chances of the game for Chelsea. But it just has to drop to the two people you don't want it to drop to. And that's Kante and Cucurella. Two people you don't want it to drop to. Second half starts. By the way, I just want to say the first half was brilliant from Chelsea. We were quite good. We were quite good. Not brilliant, but we were quite good. Second half, we were good for 15 minutes until Real Madrid got that first goal. Yeah, we didn't have really any chances. We weren't creating much. We were just outplaying a little bit of Real Madrid. And then as soon as Real Madrid get that break, I forgot how the goal went actually. Oh yeah, it bombed down the wing, and Chalobah shouldn't have done this. Chalobah takes the gamble and goes in for the slide tackle to try and get it out. I reckon he should have stood his ground and kept up with Rodrigo. But Rodrigo skips past him as he slides in. Skips past him, passes it square, and I forgot who scored for them, but it was basically a tap-in. Oh yeah, Rodrigo scored. Rodrigo was the one who scored. He scored the tap-in for them. And that's 1-0 Real Madrid, and that's pretty much game over. It was like the 65th minute. You know, Chelsea 0, Real Madrid 1, 3-0 down in aggregate. It's pretty much game over. But what I liked about what I saw from Chelsea today was we still fought. We still fought, but we didn't create anywhere near as much chances, the few chances that we did create in that first half and that first 15 of the second half. You know, but, you know, there was a couple shots outside the box from Enzo Fernandez. And that's really it, really. That's really it. The midfield battle was quite interesting. And then obviously the second goal came in from Valverde. It's passed in. Valverde skips past two of our players. It's well done from him. Goes around the keeper. Passes it to Rodrigo. Gets his second goal of the game. I've been telling people about this Rodrigo guy. He's a great player. He's a great player. And yeah, that's pretty much the tie done. Chelsea 0, Real Madrid 4. You know, that was pretty much it. We didn't really create much chances. We then brought on Mudryk off the bench, who in my opinion should have started. And Mudryk looked bright off the bench as well. For the 10 minutes he was playing, 10-15 minutes he was playing, every time he got the ball, he looked bright. He was skipping past players constantly. There was a chance where he was through on goal and he tried to hit it near post to Courtois, but it obviously wasn't on target, but it didn't go in either. It just went wide. Should have wrapped it around probably the outside. And then he also had a chance where it bounced to him and it was on target. He hit it on target. But he looked bright coming off the bench. But like I said, as soon as it hit 4-0, it was pretty much game over. But, you know, I don't know how to feel because I'm somewhat proud that we showed something in this game. We showed something. Like, if we go to Brighton, we play like that, and we actually take our chances. I think we beat Brentford. I think we beat Brentford. If I said Brighton, I meant Brentford. I think we beat Brentford. But it's just It's annoying, man. It's annoying. It really is. And especially for the fans that went now as well. You know what I mean? They got behind the team. Like I said, the atmosphere seemed mental. And unfortunately, you know, we just fall flat. It's this season, really. It's this season. My player ratings for today, I'd probably go Kepa. Kepa saved us on a couple of occasions for the couple of occasions that Real Madrid did get their chances. So I'd probably say Kepa a 5. Chalobah, I'd probably say a 4.5. Silva, I'd probably say a 6. Wesley Fofana, I'd give a 6.5. He kept Vinicius Jr. quiet today. And saved us on a couple of occasions as well. Whenever Real Madrid got near the box, he was brilliant today. I mean, he always is. I think Wesley Fofana's, you know, brilliant player, and he puts his heart in for the club, I think. Well, definitely, it shows on the pitch. Cucurella, I didn't think had a bad game today, I'll be honest. I don't think he had a bad game, but you could probably say you know, he was kind of at fault for the first goal. You know, when Chalobah had to gamble, if Cucurella didn't make that forward run to Cruz, who ended up making the pass to Rodrigo to create that chance, I think that chance wouldn't have happened. So for that, I'd probably say Cucurella 4.5. Reece James, I'd probably give a 4.5. Wasn't the greatest today, but he showed something. He needs to get that surgery, man. He needs to get that surgery ASAP. Kante, he was everywhere, 5. But it didn't really, like I said, if he scored that chance, you know, it would have been good. Enzo, 5.5. Dictated the midfield in a way. He did really well. He was trying. Shouldn't have got taken off for Sterling. That was appalling. And who else came off the bench? No, not off the bench. Cover 3.5. I don't know what's happened with Cover. I think he's got his mind somewhere else, in my opinion. Gallagher did nothing, 3.5, apart from put pressure on players. And then Havertz was 4.5. He linked up the play quite well, but as a striker, you've got to be in. You've got to be in the box, ready to attack on the ball. Majority of the time when we got a crossing, he was on the edge of the box. So, you know, there's that. Mudryk, who came off the bench, looked bright, so 5.5. Sterling was poor when he came off the bench, 3. Mount, when he came off the bench, he made a couple good through balls to Mudryk especially. So Mount, I'd probably give a 4. I gotta be honest, I don't know, I can't remember who else came off the bench. I gotta be honest. I'll tell you what, guys, these losses, I'd end up forgetting who come off the bench because it's a bit dull. Yeah, I can't figure out who else came off the bench. But, Felix came off the bench. He looked alright, I guess. 4. It's a bit devastating. It is a bit devastating. Like I said, coming out of Champions League might be a blessing in disguise. It was last time in 15-16, you know. 16-17, we didn't have Champions League. We ended up winning the league. So, you know, we never know. You never know. It might be a blessing in disguise. I'm trying to figure out some sort of positive. But, like I said, if we play like this against Brentford and actually take our chances, someone like Chelsea at the moment taking chances, but if we actually do take our chances, or even take one chance, then we beat Brentford. We do. I think we will. There's got to be a win at some point this month. You know what I mean? But it's just, this season's devastating. It really is. The players now have an 8-day break, a week and a day. They've got an 8-day break. And then they're back at the bridge against Brentford. So I'm hoping that break at the training ground, constant training. And I don't want Lampard to give any players breaks. They've all had a break, an 8-day break. So put out the exact same team that played today, except for maybe Chilwell left wing back, and Mudryk striker alongside. You know, on the 3-4-3. You know what I mean? Don't give any of these Kantes, Enzo Fernandez, Thiago Silva's any breaks, because we've got to have our best team out from now on. But yeah, Chelsea go crashing out the Champions League. Unfortunately, it is a bit devastating, but I'm proud of the commitment that the team's shown, you know. But for what? For what? A loss. It is a bit devastating, but I'm not angry. I'm not angry. It could have been way worse. It could have been way worse. If we played like how we did against Brighton, or if we did how we played against Real Madrid in that first leg, then we would have lost about 5-0 today. You know what I mean? We would have lost about 5-0 today. It would have been worse. And the performance would have stunk. Whereas the performance was decent. It's just there's no killer instinct. We need that striker, man. So, yeah, that's it for today's video, guys. Hopefully you've all enjoyed. Please like, subscribe. And, yeah, I'll see you guys for the Brentford preview. There will definitely be a video out before then. I'm hoping there's some news gathered about that. So, yeah, catch you all in the next one. Peace.